Zilty knew very little about humans, and what he knew, he didn't like. However, even he had to admit that they weren't exactly unreliable. He'd avoided them quite a bit on the first few weeks of their voyage, except when his duties required him to encounter them. He preferred to stick to his list of names: 13 in engineering, 12 in security, 9 in systems maintenance and repair, 9 in life support, 5 scientists, 48 names. He remembered all 637 names aboard the ship, but only 48 were distaste. They had 3 to 5 parts to each name, needlessly complicating his job with a title, first name, sometimes a middle name, last name, and sometimes a nickname. All a superfluous waste of his time and effort on creatures that he'd rather have not entered the ship at all. On this day, he was unfortunate to have arrived at the sustenance hall at the same time as a group of humans, one of whom decided to try to be friendly and invite him to sit with the group. Despite his attempts to decline politely, he had no acceptable way out and complied. It was only one meal, after all. They introduced themselves with only one of their name parts, he noticed, but his excellent memory had no trouble connecting them with their full names from his list. They joked around like primitives, complained about their work, and were in the process of giving him a slight headache when the one called Jones made a statement that made his blood run cold. He tried to ask for clarification, but the humans were laughing. Of course, they were laughing. They didn't understand the significance of anything. The name Jones had given was not on his list. He quickly left the table and went to find his superior officer. 10 minutes later, Cahill and Zilty, followed by a few security personnel, were hurrying down another corridor towards the captain's quarters. This is going to be big, Zilty thought. We've never had a stowaway before. It would have to be human. It even sounded like a human name, the way he just rolled it off. Maybe we'll be able to send the offender out to the airlock. Maybe we can use this as an excuse to limit future human personnel. Captain, I have reason to believe that we have unauthorized personnel on board. The human, Mr. Matthew Scott Jones, has reported to me in conversation that a crew member, Somfokker, used the last of his sealant without replacing the bottle. However, the name Somfokker does not appear in any part of any name in the manifest.